Hey guys, Super here. So, to start off the video, I just want to say that I'm a little bit sick, so I might sound a little bit different. So, to start off, I am gonna talk about my opinion on the state of bedwars and why something needs to happen if Hypixel wants to stay a network of mini games instead of being just a Skyblock server. Because currently, I think it's headed that way, but I'll talk about that in a second. To start off, my first point is going to be the lack of updates. The last Bed Wars update, excluding bug fixes and maps, because those don't really change the game or anything, they don't really change the core of the game. But the last update was in October of 2021. That is over a year. Over a year with no actual updates. It was the challenges update. It wasn't even like that big of an update. The challenges update, like when you think about it, it's like, that was pretty long ago. I don't even remember like that update because I don't do challenges anymore. And honestly, considering it's their second most popular game on the server, it's honestly quite concerning, especially when you see Skyblock coming out with updates every other week. It just like it makes sense because I mean, Skyblock has its own currency, which can be bought using real life money, meaning Skyblock is probably their most profitable game. But it still feels like every other game is being forgotten and overshadowed by the sheer amount of attention Skyblock gets from the staff. And since I'm talking about staff, that actually brings me to my second point of the video. So, the cheating problem. I think that getting rid of helpers and moderators was actually the worst idea they could have ever done because they helped reduce the amount of cheaters there were. Their watch time is actually really bad now because about a year ago, me and my friends could go on win streaks of like 40, 50, sometimes even 60 without seeing a blatant cheater. Now it's like almost every other game there's a cheater. It's like every single time I go into a game, I have to guess, am I going to be sniped by 4 people or am I going to be cheated on? Which honestly, that is really, really sad because I can't enjoy the game anymore. Having high stats and obviously the cheating problem, it makes the game really unenjoyable when I have to play solos and fight against 3 people at the same time. I played 5 games today, and in one of them, 3 people went for me. One person was across the map from me, and they went for me. Like, that is actually absurd and really unplayable for anyone that's has mediocre stats. I think one of the main things that causes this problem is stat trackers or overlays. What an overlay is it basically gives you a list of every single player in your lobby and it gives you their statistics. And using those statistics, you can either leave the game and go play a different one, or you can stay and target that person, which it really makes the game unenjoyable and unfun for most people involved. In conclusion, I think Hypixel should bring back mods and helpers, and they need to update the game really badly because we can already see signs of people stopping enjoying the games. It's like Wally Bear went on his break from Bed Wars. Purple quit Bed Wars basically. He only does IRL content now. It's honestly, we are starting to see the downfall of Hypixel. And honestly, I really enjoyed this server, and I'm honestly sad to see it go down this route. Hypixel is really money hungry at this point, and I don't think that they're gonna change. But hey, Hypixel might prove me wrong, and if Bedwars does fix itself and get more content, get new metas, I might get back into it. As a 400 star myself, I think that bedwars is not in a good state right now, and it's very, very stale. And the only thing that can fix it is a huge content update or a huge like rework of like most of the content in the game currently.